but I'm willing to put in the work to rebuild us, to make us stronger and better.
This week's brand new episode of Station 19 was chock full of Marina scenes. There was soft scenes, adorable scenes, hot scenes, and even some steamy scenes. So let's get right into talking about Season 6, Episode 15, the Maya and Carina scenes.
Maybe her poor vagina. I know. Thankfully, they're...
Oh, this just reminds me of they first meet and they have, you know, their little like handshake right where they are. So I'll put the scene in here, but it's just so cute. It makes me just think of that.
Hi. White wine, please. Captain Maya Bishop. That's for Carina de Luca. It's not like you to take a day off. What's the catch?
See all these little things, like the thing with the picture and all that, just showing like Maya is putting the effort. She is putting Carina above work and all these other things.
I have some personal days saved up.
How many?
Like 100 maybe. I don't take days off, but...
Anyway, let's get a drink. Yeah. You know this is the first place we met, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
we know.
Yes, the first time I saw you was when you brought in the nose. I was there. Very cool. Nice.
Also, I'm assuming this is what they're trying to do with this scene, but I just really appreciate when you have little moments like this with like Maya, Carina, and Helm, who is like a Women Loving Women character from Grey's, if you don't watch Grey's. And I just love that because as a lesbian, I'm sure a lot of other people, even just in the LGBTQ community as a whole, you do always have that like unspoken thing. There is just like that security as well sometimes with being within your own little community, and I just really like this little scene.
So can you pretty ladies just come give us a half-baked shoulder shimmy? Sorry, no. I think you should. Well, we're young. Shoulder shimmy.
So basically Maya and Carina get kind of pulled into this bachelorette party that's been going for like 17 hours. Helm's face is funny, but it's nice to see them just being together and having a bit of fun and stuff like that, even if these women are causing chaos around everyone. And then Carina and Maya and Helm are like having to look after them basically.
Water. I'm just saying the slot machines wasn't the only place she was getting lucky.
Karina's face is like, for fuck's sake.
No, thank you.
She's like, let's get out of here.
It was so nice meeting everyone.
Bye. Maya and Carina cannot get out of there fast enough, but just as they're about to leave, of course, an accident.
I'm supposed to get married in 6 days. You'll walk down the aisle, your husband is gonna see you, not your bruises. If he's the man you're supposed to be with, it's you for you.
Cute. Are we gonna get a little cute, not speech, but a little cute moment?
I remember the first time I saw my wife at our wedding.
Aww.
For a few seconds, everything stopped. Nothing else existed. It was just me and her against the world. Look.
Yeah, we loved it too.
Future is scary. What is so special about marriage? Finding that person that you want to share it with.
If you could call one person in the whole world right now, who would that be? My mom's plastic surgeon. After that, my fiance.
That's how you know.
Oh, they look so cute right now. Look at her looking at her. Aw.
Wait, you two are married to each other?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm sure they've picked up by now that like they're like, you know, in cartoons where like the bunnies will have like heart eyes. Like that is Maya and Carina right now. Like literal like heart eyes.
Hey, you were like the hottest couple ever.
Facts.
See, now like I'm really upset that I'm marrying a guy. You two are goals.
Just little things like that I just really appreciate in mainstream shows like this, because it is so important. And a lot of the time you have to think like kids who are teenagers or young adults, they maybe can't get to the representative TV like the L Word and Queer as Folk and stuff like that, because a lot of those things are paid for, you know, content that you have to have the channel for, or they're growing up in a household where they don't have access to these things. But Grey's Anatomy and Station 19 are such popular mainstream shows, so I do love and appreciate 2-second little scenes like that where it's just like you're recognizing that they're all women loving women characters and just kind of basking in the little glow of that. So I know some people will be like, oh, it's nothing, it's a second, but I like it.
I look up to you. Just know that.
See? Cute.
Through a first date.
I mean, how fast it has to be over? I have clothes at the apartment and I could use a nice hot shower. Oh, yes.
Yeah, can we all?
Of course. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, this next bit is muted because of copyright, but I will put some clips in just so you guys can get the gist of the scene, if you get what I mean. And also I have to talk a little bit, otherwise the whole clip will be copyright struck, because that's just the way things are on YouTube with fair use. So I'm just letting you know that's why I'm talking, and that's why it's muted. So very nice to get some scenes like this, because we haven't had, I can't even think this season that we've had any scenes like this. Welcome back, good scenes.
Apparently Warren had a tough call.
Carina looks sad.
Are you okay? Okay, was today too much? Should we have waited?
It's not about the sex. It's
Probably like just feeling like she's back, like in the house, and they also just have been going through like a lot, I'm sure, just feeling lots of emotions, and then obviously them sleeping together and everything like that again.
I can't move back in here.
I didn't ask.
But I know you want me to, and I wish I could. I want to keep that magic alive, but being back in here, it feels so painful.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, I have very much liked what they've been doing, but in a way that kind of going back to the beginning or like first dates and things, it is kind of like putting a lot of their issues and things on the side, because they're going back to that like attraction and beginning and having that sort of feelings towards the two of them, but not all that like deep emotional and pain and issues that they've had.
I was in this bed alone. You shut me out. You were here, but you were not. I wasn't the person you ran to. I was the person you ran from. And I thought I was ready to be back here.
And that's also the difficult thing that we've been saying, you know, they can't just paper over this and stuff. And in a way, I am glad that this is happening now, because if they were just, you know, oh, we pretended to go on a couple of dates and everything was solved and we just went right back, they really are showing that they are trying to do the work.
But I'm not. I can't.
I'm sorry for everything I put you through. It wasn't fair. I'm sorry that I didn't listen to you when you tried to help me. I know that the version of us that is happy.
I say this every week, but they are just really, really good actresses. I'm sorry, you cannot get this sort of chemistry too. Like so many people try it. I really think they absolutely fucking nailed it with Danielle and Stefana, because if you didn't have them, I just don't think that the couple would even be anywhere near as popular as they are.
And late and lovely died in that hospital that day.
But I'm willing to put in the work to rebuild us.
Yes.
Make us stronger and better.
So cute. That's what we want too.
First time I saw you in that bar, you were the person that I wanted to call.
Aww. Do I even need to say it? I absolutely loved this episode. I loved their scenes together. When I first saw that they were like mirroring that scene where they met in the bar in the start of this episode, it was really great. I loved it. And I think that they had this conversation at the end that they really needed to have. So I loved how much Maya and Carina we got in this episode. I mean, I'd be all for this in every episode. So I hope that we get some nice little ways to end the season. Let me know down in the comments what you think is going to happen for the rest of the season. We don't have too many episodes left, but you know, I'll be covering it all until then. As always, make sure to stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.